Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Billionaire #1. For first, let me introduce myself. I start to work at the age of 12 as a gardener, and I reached the point of billions at the age of 35. I'm now 35 and I'm worth 1.3 billions around. And it took me 23 years to be that big success, I'm a small level billionaire, but I plan to have the biggest billionaire shit that has ever been on planet Earth. You feeling me? And now, it took me 23 years and I want to become like, the richest that has ever been on planet Earth. What I mean by that is, for example, Michael Jackson, he was the greatest entertainer. You cannot be greater than Michael Jackson, seriously. Period. Right? So, and I wanna be the greatest financial success that has ever been on planet Earth. You understand? And the case is, I wanna be what kind of billionaire do I wanna be? I wanna reach the point of $365 billion. You understand? $365 billion. I wanna be the greatest financial success that has ever been on planet Earth. So let me tell you something. What it requires to be financially big. I started at the age of 12 as a gardener, and now I'm in the finance business. I know many business structures. I work hard, I do not waste my money. I keep my money because there are only 3 rules to keep your money. Rule number 1, work. Rule number 2, do not waste your money. Rule number 3, guess what? Care about rule number 2. And that's the basic thing to make money, nothing less. That's a proven fact, that's a proven fact, and it makes sense somehow, right? Now to Mr. Donald Trump, the biggest scam that can enter America. He's a scam. He's not a billionaire. I can tell you immediately who's a millionaire and who is like a scam, I can tell you immediately, Mr. Donald Trump is not a billionaire. He is a millionaire. I guess he's worth around 500 millions, maybe 800 millions, but I guess 500 millions, that's basically it, but he pretends to be like 7 billions. Are you serious, Mr. Trump? Now listen to me, please. You faced 4 times a bankruptcy. 4 times. You feeling me? 4 times. How does it get? As a billionaire, you cannot waste your money. You understand? You need to stick to your money. You need to stick to your money. It's a part of your personality to have money. So if you face 4 times bankruptcy and still wanna make the world believe you are a billionaire, come on, Mr. Trump. Who the fuck is going to believe this shit? Mr. Trump, you serious? Come on. I tell you something, it's better, to save money than to waste money. And his private jet, his so-called private jet, it's like I owe a private jet, and it costs me monthly, monthly, or excuse me, I do not have the correct number right now. I have to, okay, let's say it costs me every year, let's say 3 million, 4 million, 5 million a year, you understand? So, but it's worth it for me, because I have to travel a lot, and so it's better for me to have a private jet. But the private jet by Mr. Donald Trump, it doesn't make sense, it's like, it's a, what is it, a 747, 743 or whatever, and I guess it costs 60 million. It's kind of like he wasting money, but it's his business. But the fact is, he's not a billionaire, trust me. He's a millionaire worth around 500 millions, Mr. Trump. the biggest scams that can happen to America if he becomes the president of the United States. Come on. Thanks for listening. I'm out. Thanks. Bye-bye.